I had a client of mine that came, she called me, she said, I got a pilot for a TV show. And she was an actress that I used to do her hair for movies, but I wasn't in the union. So I didn't work on set. So you need to be in the union to work on a set, on television or film. So she told me a little bit about the project, and it was basically, and she had a huge mane of hair, very long hair, um, and it basically was a character like Lois Lane of like Superman. And I said, oh well, why don't we just cut it all off? Cut it really short and kind of not secretarial, but pretty much like a professional. And she said, that's funny. That's what the producers want me to do, but I don't want to do it. And I said, well, I think you should. I think, get away, from what you've been doing for so many years. Very pretty girl.
That was like in 89.
Oh my gosh, I have to remember. That was 84.
Oh, wow.
Let me see. I'm sorry, not 84. Excuse me.
94.
No, no, 94. Excuse me.
It was
So it
90.
was 94. Pardon me.
No, no.
So 94 was when I cut her hair in the salon in Beverly Hills. And I remember she was there with her fiance, and we cut all her hair off, and she started crying. And we started laughing, her fiance and I, because we knew she was going to look great, but she was just panicked. And the minute I cut it and I started blow drying it out, everybody stopped in the salon, just couldn't keep their eyes off. She was a very pretty girl. And the haircut I did on her wasn't anything. It was just a bob, a very simple, clean bob, but it was striking for her. And it became a very popular haircut. And it was at the time of the advent of the internet. So she became a very popular uh, internet celebrity, apart from being, a famous actress. So it kind of was a little bit of a perfect storm. She went off and did the show. The show did okay. It was for about a year. And then I went off and went to Santa Monica, and we started the salon, building up the clientele. And then I got a call from her. He said, hey, could you come and do my hair and show them how to do it like you do it, because no one can do it kind of like the way you do, like cut it and blow dry it on the set. So I went down to Warner Brothers, and I remember walking through the gates, and I looked around, and I had this weird feeling like I had been there before. But it wasn't that. It was actually, that's where I really needed to be. I went there, and then the minute I did it, she asked me, it was weird. Like she said, do you want to come out? I can get you in if you want to do it. And it's very hard to get in. You have to sometimes go on a non-union film, and then it turns to union, you can go in. So I was a star request, but before I said yes, I said, let me talk to my partners. And I said, look, I have an idea. I know this may sound crazy, but I think I have a way where we can build up the salon, build up a clientele, and build up these young hairdressers who were being assistants and learning how to be hairdressers. And what it would entail is me working Monday through Friday on the TV show and Saturdays and Sundays at the salon.
So you're working nonstop.
So I worked, so it turns out I worked 7 days a week for about 10 years,
But doing what you love.
but doing what you love.
So
Yeah,
that's kind
so
of
it
the
was
main
fun.
thing, I think.